Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Homestyle Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a laddu recipe, an instant laddu recipe. I already shared couple of laddu recipes, dear friends. This is also very simple recipe. If you have a leftover puri, you can make this laddu. Today I'm making a laddu recipe with puri. This is Poori Laddu. I already shared malidalu with chapati. So the same way, if you have the leftover puris, you can use them and make this laddu to make it fresh. And this you can store it for 1 week and enjoy, dear friends. I love these laddus like anything. And these are instant, anytime. If you feel like eating any laddu, make it and have the laddu. You can add some dry fruits also to this and make this laddu. Today I am just making the basic simple Poori Laddu just with the puri, and I am making the puri also fresh. To make the puri, I have the dough. Always whenever you are making puri, the dough should be little bit hard. Then only your oil won't absorb when you make the puris. To make chapati, we mix the dough little bit soft, but for puri, it should be hard. Then only you can get the puris perfect and it will puff up, and also it won't absorb any oil. So here I have the dough which I already mixed it. If you want, you can add very little of salt and you can mix the dough. Usually for making chapati dough, I always add very little of oil. For puris, I don't add any oil. I just add very little of salt and water and mix the dough. So friends, here is the dough. Make it into small dumplings. Whichever size you want, based on that you can make your dumplings. And now we are going to roll this. If you put any dusting flour or any oil to make your puris, it will come perfect. If it is soft, then you need to add oil, or otherwise you need to dust flour to make the puris. I'm going to make couple of them, then we are going to deep fry this. So friends, here you can see I made couple of them, and we are going to just check the oil whether it is hot or not. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to fry these. You need not brown these puris because we are making a laddu. Slightly cooked, that should be perfect. Remove this, add one more. You can see this is puffing up nicely. If your puri dough is hard, then this will puff up and it won't absorb any oil, and your oil also won't spoil. I'm going to deep fry couple of them, and then we are going to tear them. We are going to make them into pieces, and if you want, you can put it in a blender and blend it also. So friends, here you can see I made couple of them, and when these are hot itself, you can slightly, use your hands and make it in small pieces. If you want, you can use a blender, but these are soft, but this is hot also. To avoid this hot, we use blender. So I'm going to use the blender. This is pretty fast. Add it. These are hot, and now we're going to add some cardamom powder to this and also some jaggery. As per sweetness, we can add, and I'm going to blend this. And this also you need to blend it into coarse, not too fine. Just use the pulse, and once you blend it and remove it off. So friends, here you can see this is very fast. Use a blender and your mixture will be ready. Now you can transfer this into a bowl, and it should be hot. Then only you can make the laddus. And when you're grinding, you can add dry fruits, any kind of dry fruits you can add, and you can grind them. If you want, you can add 1 teaspoon of ghee to this, and this is ready to make the laddus. I love these kind of laddus. These are very instant and fast. If you have leftover puris also, you can make them. Small size, big size, whichever size you want, you can make the laddu. Just press it little bit. This will automatically get sticked because there is jaggery in this and it's slightly warm. I'm going to make the rest of them, and then we're going to have them. So friends, here you can see I made couple of laddus, and in the last, what you can do, just take a cashew nut and you can garnish with some cashew nut, almond, or even some raisins also. And once you are finished making laddus, then you should never wash your hands. You should lick your hands. I do this. If you like it, you can make it, otherwise you can skip. And now these laddus are ready to go into my stomach. Nice, soft, sweet. If you want, you can add some fennel seeds also for flavoring. Lot of fennel, when you're grinding it, and the cardamom flavor. These are my favorite dish. I hope you enjoyed this simple session of making Poori Laddu. If you like it, make it, share it, and also feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.